What is up everybody, Scratch here, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. How you probably noticed, yesterday we made a video covering the best Nightmare campaign farmers. Well, today we're gonna focus on Mino, on the Minotaur dungeon. How to be efficient, and of course we're gonna showcase some of the best champions that can solo the Minotaur. And not only legendary champions, I'm gonna showcase you some epic champions, and I'm gonna showcase you some rare champions that can do that as well, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys had no idea that rare champions or epic champions can solo the Minotaur dungeon without a problem. And that's not all, guys. Of course, we're gonna talk about efficiency and why being efficient makes you a good player, right? Because overall, we all wanna improve in the game. The champions that we're gonna use, guys, honestly, they're not gonna have crazy ass gear. They're literally gonna be on average gear. I have like lots of champions built. We're not gonna have to change builds in between. Now, there are a few champions that can do it without having lifesteal gear. Some champions, they need to have lifesteal gear. Some other champions can do it on regeneration gear. But we're gonna showcase all that in a second. First, let's hear a quick word from Summoner's Glory. Is another great gacha game. It's like a mixture in between the MMO and the gacha genres. The game has some great free-to-play elements which allow you to have a nice in-game progression, a lot of dailies, a lot of quests that give you a lot of free in-game loot. Of course, it's a collector game, guys. You slay bosses and monsters for loot, you collect champions, you grind for gear to equip on the champions, right? So it's very similar with the raid in terms of this, but you can actually grind for gear for free in the open world without being blocked by the energy system. So you can literally just go in the open world and start farming gear by killing mobs, basically cleansing the world. That's how you actually call it. There's a lot of stuff in the game to do as well. Lots of content to cover. We have tournaments, we have guild bosses, we have dungeons, we have the demon tower. We even have like mini raids, forges where you get gear from as well. You can squad up with friends, guys. If you're not capable to beat a boss alone or something alone, you can squad up with friends, beat the content together. The summoning system as well, you can actually boost your chances to summon legendary champions by opening books with friends. You can collect the champions from fragments. You can collect them from the store as well by saving crystal shards. Literally, you can get every champion from the shop for free. You can summon the champions by the way we've just done it. Talking about that, now is the best time to try out the game, guys, because I have a great giveaway going on as well. I'm gonna give away 5 different codes worth over $200 each that contains 20 epic summoning books. That's kind of the equivalent of 20 sacred shards in raid, guys. All you gotta do is drop a comment in and say Summoner's Glory in it, just so I know that you are interested to try it out. I'm gonna leave the links to download the game in the description as well if you're interested to do it. But if you wanna help and support the channel, guys, we have a creator code as well. So when you create your character on that screen, you're gonna have a one chance only to enter a code. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen here. Enter promo code Scratch to get a free booster pack as well. We are on server 2 and you can apply to the Tau clans so we can play together. I'll see you all in game. Coming back to raid, let me tell you why you actually want to farm the Minotaur and not just spend 800 gems and get the Masteries and be done with it, right? So even if you're a whale or you're not a whale, like personally I'm a whale, right? And I'm still farming Minotaur unless I'm literally pulling that champion and I quickly want to do a guide for you guys to be able to see it, right? That's the only time when I actually buy the Masteries directly. It's not that you're gonna get silver from it, you're gonna level up champions as well. That's why efficiency is so important. And on top of it, you're gonna be saving 150 to 200 gems by farming it rather than just buying the Mastery. So yeah, if you compare it one buy to one farm, it's like, well, 200 gems doesn't really matter, 1 million silver doesn't matter, and all that XP to level up a champion to 50 doesn't really matter, right? Like, big deal. But when you're making more than one, guys, is a huge difference, right? When you're starting building up your roster, developing your account, you're gonna be like, wow, I could have saved 10,000 gems from just farming Masteries. I could have made 100 million silver. I could have saved so much more energy by leveling up champions in the Minotaur rather than campaign or using Bruce. So overall, all this, man, boosts your account by such a big amount, honestly. So in this video, guys, I'm not gonna showcase you only the OP champions that can farm Minotaur. I'm not gonna show you a Krisk or a Sir Nicholas or a Ethos or champions that can literally obliterate the Minotaur. We're gonna showcase you different champions that probably are a bit outside of the box. So if you do enjoy the video, guys, because a lot of you guys watching my videos are still not subscribed to the channel, please smash that subscribe, smash that like button. Actually, subscribing is for free, guys, and it helps the channel a lot to grow, and it means the world to me, guys. But a lot of champions can actually solo the Minotaur. You'll be surprised to know how many champions can actually solo the Mino. And yeah, how I said, it's not the idea of which champion can actually solo it, but which champion can do it in a faster time, right? Without having any insane requirements overall, because you want to farm it, but you don't want to be like stuck in there for 20 hours farming the Minotaur, right? You want to farm it in a decent amount of time. First, let's jump into the Minotaur and see some champions that can do it, right? I'm gonna show you some of the champions that I like to run the Minotaur. And of course, yeah, you're gonna see this champion here and you're gonna be like, oh no, Scratch coming again with his Mutant Kale. Why a rare champion? Like, Kale can actually solo the Minotaur? Well, you'll be surprised to know that he can actually do it, right? Like, look at that. And honestly, he doesn't even have insane gear, man. Honestly, I'm not even messing around with you. He doesn't have insane gear. Check that out. And he's doing it in a pretty decent time as well. You just need to have lifesteal on him. Like, literally. Even if you don't have that much attack, he's just gonna be a bit slower. But he's still gonna do it, right? I'm gonna showcase you the gear on every single champion towards the end of the fight, guys. So there we go. 27 seconds, solo Minotaur with a starter champion. It's not only Kale that can do it, guys. Every single starter champion can do the job, right? Now, we have these champions here. Let me just quickly change the food. So a lot of defense-based champions can do it, right? The main idea with those ones, if you want to do it with defense-based champions, they're gonna be a bit slower. And not necessarily because they don't deal enough damage, but some of them, they are just generally not having a lot of AoE attacks, not having the manpower to just go through it. You've seen, so we changed the food here. I'm just gonna show you at the end the amount of silver we're gonna get, the amount of energy we're gonna get, and I'm gonna show you that as well. Now, when you're doing with legendary champions like this, maybe some of them they have gear, some of them they have a higher base speed, and it's a bit harder for your champion to get a 2-to-1 ratio. It's pretty much following the same principle like in campaign. You want the champion to go twice in front of the enemy to go on a 2-to-1 ratio, and like that is not only gonna kill them faster, but in case if he gets attacked, he gets to heal more, right? That's very, very important for the champion to actually stay alive. So you see, with different champions is a bit slower because Machalid kind of took some turns there, messed up a bit all the rotation, made it a bit slower. But it's still under a minute, right? So we got 4,000 energy per champion. That's without the raid pass, only with the XP booster, because we're on the test server, so I don't have that on. But we got 7,400 silver, guys. On average, to get full masteries on a champion, it takes you around 2,000 to 2,200 energy. That's around 600 to 700 gems, right? And on average, all that energy is around 140 to 157 runs, 160 runs. Now, multiplying this amount of silver with that amount of runs, it equals over 1 million silver. And that's just to get masteries for one champion, right? So, wouldn't you want to get all that XP and get 1 million silver for farming masteries and save 200 gems? Why not, right? You can do this by getting masteries for 2 champions, 3 champions. If you're doing for 3 champions and you're loading up 6+ K energy, you're gonna max every single champion to level 60 and you'll be getting 3 million plus silver. Why not? And you save more gems. And then you don't have to go in campaign and actually get the levels up for this champion, you know what I mean? The only thing you want to do is make sure the champions, they don't have gear. Because like this, you're a champion that solos the Mino is gonna make it much, much faster. I showed you Kale, guys. Now, time to show you some of the legendary champions that we're gonna rotate around. And at the end, I'm gonna show you all the champions and all the gear we actually had on them. So, recently used first. Let's take that champion out. And we're gonna leave just two champions to go in. We don't need all all of them. The less champions you use in as well, the more XP you're gonna get too. So let's put Royal Huntsman, right? Who would have thought that Royal Huntsman can come in here and solo the Mino? Well guys, he can do it. He can actually do it. Even though he only has one AoE attack, he can actually wreck the Mino. He has the manpower to kill the waves, right? Like look at that, one-shotting with the skill, ignores defense, deals a good amount of damage. And I promise you they don't have insane gear. Honestly, they literally don't have insane gear. Now don't expect that you just started the game and in 1 week you're gonna solo the Mino. It does take time to collect a decent amount of gear. Decent gear, right? It's not like the gear you're gonna get for free. You gotta farm it. Most probably it's gonna be for free to farm it, but the main idea is it does take a bit of time to actually get it done. So I'm gonna showcase you the legendary champions first because I don't wanna get them mixed up. Grohak the Bloodied. Now everybody hates this champion, man. Can he actually solo Mino? Grohak, we actually found the use for Grohak. Well, seems like we did. There we go. If you have a Grohak and you go board with him, you don't use him much, you don't have a use for him outside faction wars, well, he can be your Mino farmer. Mino farmer, sorry. Not sure I was inventing a new word there, guys. Of course, he's not doing it as fast as Kale because Almighty Kale is an amazing champion, but he's still doing it in a decent amount of time, right? Like, look at that. He's getting the thermometer on the boss. The boss doesn't even get to actually deal damage on him, and look at that. It's actually fun to see Grohak going on a mayhem in the Minotaur, guys, right? He wrecked the boss. Like, the boss barely got a turn because of the decreased speed, thermometer decrease, and keep on hitting on that boss there. Absolutely insane. Mr. Grohak. Right, so that's Grohak. Now, I want to showcase you a couple of different champions. Yeah, of course. He's going to be able to do it as well, guys. Don't you worry. All these champions, they can solo Mino. Even though he only has one AoE, or 2 AoEs, I can't even remember, he can do it without a problem. Big Gun is going to obliterate the Minotaur. All these champions, Ray, Kaimar, they can all do it, especially full AoE champions. But what about Yannicka? Yannicka, she's not even on life still. Is she good to do this? Of course she is. She has Leech as well, guys, so we don't even need lifesteal gear. You can literally give her speed gear, accuracy gear, cruel gear, whatever gear you guys have in store there, just give it to her and she's gonna come and solo the Mino for you guys. There we go. Now, one thing I do want to point out, you would want to have around 100 resistance on your champions because these champions, they have their base stats, right? The waves and stuff. So you don't want to get that thermometer decreased by Coldheart, which seems like she's using directly the A3 rather than the A2, how our normal Coldhearts are doing in dungeons. There we go. Yannicka in 37 seconds farming Mino as well, guys. And she doesn't have lifesteal, how I said. Leech is very powerful as well. Of course, if Yannicka can do it, then he can do it as well, right? Machalid coming in, destroying the Mino without a problem, guys. Like, he just runs these dungeons. Same with the keeps. A lot of these champions can solo the keeps. Especially Machalid is very powerful for the keeps. Of course, not as many champions can actually solo keeps as they can solo Mino. I feel like having a higher stage on the Mino, get more scrolls would be absolutely amazing. Even though they don't want to do it just because of the economy, the way it is with the 800 gems. So they don't really want us to farm Mino, you know. There we go. Machalid, 40 seconds. And so far, from all the champions we've seen, who did it the fastest? Kale, and that's a rare champion, man. A rare champion. And I can tell you Machalid has better stats than Kale. So do we have any legendary champions? Hundig, whatever you say his name, we just got this champion from a fusion. He can solo Mino as well. And he's absolutely crazy for it as well because of his kit. It's so much fun to actually use this champion. I love it. Like, check that out. That's why I have a bit of accuracy on it, guys, because on the previous video, you guys asked me why Scratch went for a support tree rather than defense tree, and he only has like 100 accuracy. Well, because of these guys. The waves, they can get debuffed with super low amount of accuracy. And even the boss, look at that, we have defense down, We have a weaken, HP burn, decrease accuracy. We have everything on this boss right here with barely any accuracy. And that helps a lot as well. 34 seconds with Hyundig. I would be confident to say that that's how you pronounce his name, guys. But do let me know in the comments down below if I'm saying that wrong. So we took that in for a spin. Miscreated Monster can do it. Tyrell can do it. I'm not gonna showcase you those champions. Sinesha can do it. Urost can do it. So many different champions can do it, right? But let me show you some different champions. He can do it as well. Grush the Mangler. Can Hordin solo the Mino, for example? Well, I'm pretty confident that he can. Let's have a quick look at it. And he's fun as well because of all these extra turns. Like, Hordin is a pretty underrated champion, and a lot of you guys don't have much love for him. If, for example, we'll put him on a team preset and we'll make him not to use the A2, this would have been so much faster because he's not gonna go and use the A2 anymore, you know? He's just gonna go into the A1, get that extra turn because killing an enemy, and move over to the next, buff with his A3, and keep on going on a mayhem here. And not only we're getting the increased speed, we're getting increased attack, we're getting crit rate as well. The reason why I would still suggest you to build him on full crit rate is because a lot of times he attacks without the buffs. And that will make a very big difference, especially when we have to actually get the heals with the champion up and running, you know? So for a single target hitter champion, like Hordin right here, he can do it in roughly 1 minute, guys. Exactly 1 minute. Check that out. Hordin soloing the Mino. Epic champion, right? All these champions, they are fully booked, guys. Stag Knight, he's not on lifesteal. He's on a regen set, for example. Let's see how fast he can do it. Of course, he's built for damage. I've told you many times that Stag Knight can actually deal a decent amount of damage. Don't expect like anything crazy like a Tranda, but he can still deal some decent damage, you know. You see, that's why we want to have a bit of resistance on the champions. This, either with resistance, it can happen because it's the lame 3% chance in rate for that to happen. It's even better to use a champion like Stag Knight because you get decreased defense, decreased speed, decreased attack as well. So that's why you don't need lifesteal. That decreased attack actually makes such a huge difference. And decreased speed actually allows us to get more turns in and be able to just heal from a regeneration set, you know? So that was Stag Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Skull Crown. Can Skull Crown do it as well? Yeah, I'm pretty positive that she can. Skull Crown, she's such an amazing champion, guys. Honestly, I love Skull Crown to bits. I used to run her as a campaign farmer, arena nuker. I just used to run her for such a long amount of time. And long time ago when we didn't have so many champions in the game, she used to be like the queen of arena, man. Like, I cannot forget how many times she clapped my booty in arena, honestly. So many times. But there we go, guys. All you need is to have a lifesteal gear on them. And how I said, decent stats. I'm gonna show you the stats in a second as well. But you're gonna get so much silver, so much XP for your champions, and overall, you'll be saving so much energy, guys. You have no idea how much energy you're gonna save, honestly. And gems equal energy, more or less. Or shards, depending what's your poison, you know, what are you guys doing with the gems. Sinesha, can she do it? She's not on lifesteal, she's on a stun set. She has self-heal, that's why I don't think she needs lifesteal, because she can actually go and do it and heal herself, you know. With the A2, A3 doesn't really heal much on her when she has the same HP, but the other skill is gonna heal her as well, you know. You see, that doesn't really make a difference here. We can actually make it to don't be used, and that's even better overall, you know. And I think we have the mastery to actually get a bit of a heal from there, Life Drinker. And there we go. Not being on lifesteal, she's almost on full HP, you see. Yeah, she's a bit slower than her sister. Of course, she doesn't deal that much damage, and she doesn't have 2 AoE attacks. But the main idea is that she can do it as well, guys. So there's so many options out there to solo the Mino. Honestly, I'm pretty sure every single player in the game has at least one champion, and that starts directly with the starter champion. We take Sinesha out. I'm gonna show you Belor as well. he can do it too. He's so amazing actually. He's on lifesteal. He has 3 AoE attacks. He has decreased speed, decreased defense, decreased attack, lock skills on the waves as well. What else we need? I swear he's the most complete rare champion in the entire game. Like, look at all that. As well, he's a bit slower because he doesn't deal as much damage on the hits. Like a proper nuker, you know, he's a support champion, but hey, you got yourself a Mino farmer as well, a campaign farmer, great for faction wars, great for the dragon dungeon, and just generally for dungeons, you know. And this is around 50 seconds, not even that. 45 seconds, Bellower soloing the Mino, guys. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, right? Let me show you some of the gear now. I'm gonna have to start from the very top with the champions that we used and move down to the rest of them. So it's gonna be pretty hard to pick them. I do have them here on a list, but let me just... Okay, so I think he was the first one. Fushan can do it. Man, so many champions can do it, right? So, Hyundig, lifesteal gear and an accuracy set. Total stats, 34,000 HP, 4.7k attack, 2.2k defense, 213 speed, 99 crit rate, 236 crit damage, 189 accuracy, 135 resistance. Masteries, support. Let me actually just move a bit my my big head from here, guys, so you can see the masteries better. Tier 6 Helm Smasher, not even War Master. But there he is. This is the weapon, helmet, shield, crit damage gauntlet. I built all these champions for damage, guys. I haven't really looked to give them a lot of HP, to give them a lot of defense. Probably I would suggest you to try to give them over 30,000 HP, so they can be one-shotted by the Mino. Attack chest piece, speed boots, and of course, over 200 speed. That's very important, so they go on a 2-to-1 ratio, you know. Attack ring, crit damage amulet, and we have an attack banner as well. The next champion that we tried in here, Astralon can do it, Sile of the Drakes can do it, Tranda is gonna destroy honestly, Krela can do it, Lenekis probably not, but Grohak the Bloodied. Lifesteal gear and a crit damage set. Total stats, 34,000 HP, 4.8k attack, 2.1k defense, 212 speed, 100 crit rate, 235 crit damage, 139 resistance, 150 accuracy. He's fully booked as well. This is the weapon. This is the helmet. This is the shield. 5-star crit damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, speed boots. We have an attack ring, crit damage amulet, and we have an attack banner. Masteries, pretty much the same like on the previous champion. Tier 6 Helm Smasher, we go support, because we want to have a higher chance to decrease speed, have a bit of higher accuracy, decrease a bit the turn meter with the A1 as well. Tyron can do it, Ignatius can do it, Alton can do it, Noro can do it, Dracomorph can do it, Ray, Bigan, all these champions can do it as well. Yannicka. Let's start with the masteries. We actually have offense and we have defense 3. So, slightly different masteries than on the other champions, but tier 6 Helm Smasher. We have her built on a Perception, a Cruel, and an Immortal set. Total stats, 38,000 HP, 5k attack, 2.3k defense, 206 speed, 100 crit rate, 233 crit damage, 165 resistance, 184 accuracy. That's the weapon right here. Helmet, shield, this is a nice shield. Crit damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, attack speed boots, sorry, not attack boots. Attack ring, crit damage amulet, and we have an attack banner. But that's Yannicka. Royal Huntsman, we have him on a lifesteal set and a speed set, guys. Total stats, 43,000 HP, 4.8k attack, 2.2k defense, 212 speed, 100 crit rate, 253 crit damage, 149 accuracy, 127 resistance. That's the weapon right here. This is a nice weapon, triple roll on crit rate. Those are pretty exotic. We have the helmet, we have the shield, Crit damage gauntlet, 5-star attack chest piece, we have speed boots, we have an attack ring, we have a crit damage amulet, and we have an attack banner. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous banner, guys. Masteries on Royal Huntsman, offense and support 3. And yeah, I do have Helm Smasher. Probably you guys are wondering why you have Helm Smasher. Scratch, he ignores defense with his A3. Well, for his A1 and A2, I want that A2 AoE to actually obliterate the waves, right? So that's why we gave him Helm Smasher. Maybe it's not the wisest choice out there. Definitely not the wisest choice I've done, but it's not a bad choice either overall. Those are the masteries on him. The next champion that we used in here. Cupidus can do it, Martyr can do it, Valkyrie can do it. I swear even Lysandra can do it. She actually hits hard. Septimus could do it on a lifesteal gear. With a good attack, with his A1, he can actually kill every single wave. And just move over to the next one. Machalid. We have a speed set, an accuracy set, and a crit rate set. Crit rate sets are not bad, guys. He doesn't have over 200 plus speed because he buffs increased speed instant on him, which puts us on the line. 44,000 HP, 4.5k attack, 2.1k defense, 200 speed, full crit rate, 251 crit damage, 262 accuracy, 144 resistance. If you don't have so much crit damage on the champions, is fine, guys. If you don't have so much attack on the champions, again, is fine, guys. What's gonna happen? Your champions is gonna farm Mino, but a bit slower. That's it. That's the whole difference that you're gonna get. And it's still worth it to do it, you know. That's the weapon. Nice weapon as well. Helmet. That's the shield. Crit damage gauntlet. Attack chest piece. Speed boots. We have an attack ring. Triple roll on HP there. Crit damage amulet. And we have an accuracy banner. Another triple roll on HP. I was thinking, like, how do I have so much HP on him? Seems like all this roll me triple roll. This is an amazing banner for Jack. Jack would love this banner. Masteries. Very similar again. We do have Stoke to Fury. And we have Helm Smasher. Now, Stoke to Fury can actually work on the boss. You get a bit of increased damage, right? Stacks up to 12, but it's only 4% for each debuff. It kind of goes the same with this. It might be better to get Methodical, because you get more damage overall than a Stoke to Fury on champions. These masteries are from before, so I haven't changed them. I just gave you the pro tip of the day. Moving over to epic champions. We have Skull Crown. Lifesteal gear and a speed set. Total stats 35,000 HP, 5k attack, 1.7k defense, 200 speed, full crit rate, 230 crit damage, 200 resistance, 89 accuracy. Lower attack just means slightly slower time on the boss. That's the weapon. That's the helmet, the shield, crit damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, speed boots, attack ring, crit damage amulet, and we have attack banner. Masteries, offense and defense 3, yeah, we do have counter attack. She's literally the best champion that can make use of this mastery in the entire game, because of her unkillable. Tier 6 Helm Smasher as well. The next champion on the list, guys, was... who was it? Zargala can do it. Definitely give her lifesteal gear. She's gonna do it without a problem. Husk will do it without a problem. Give him lifesteal gear. Sepulture Sentinel will do it as well. Eotar might do it as well. What's his name? Shatterbones 100%. Torture Helm will do it. We have Sinesha right here. Stun set, speed set. Total stats 35,000 HP, 3.4k attack, 2.4k defense, 217 speed, 100 crit rate, 249 crit damage, 145 accuracy, 146 resistance. This weapon is amazing. Helmet, shield, crit damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, speed boots, attack ring, crit damage amulet, and we have attack banner on her as well. Masteries, offense and defense 3. Tier 6, fearsome presence. So just seeing these guys, that the gear we have on the champions, and then looking at the masteries of this champion, for example, these masteries are so wrong for what we've just done with her. but she still did it without a problem, right? So if you have lower stats on the gear, again, man, don't worry, you're gonna be able to do it. Like, honestly, they just... I'm surprised as well to see that so many champions can actually do it. Dark the Pierce will do it without a problem. Archmage Helmet, build him for damage, he's gonna do it as well. Dark Elhain, most probably she can do it. Ultimate Gallic, I'm pretty convinced he can do it. Miscreated Monster as well. Tyrell can do it. Hordin, Lifesteal Gear and Speed Gear. 39,000 HP, 4.8k attack, 2,000 defense, 193 speed. Again, he doesn't have 200 plus speed because he buffs with his A3. 100 crit rate, 231 crit damage, 1.7k, 170 resistance, sorry, 95 accuracy. He doesn't need accuracy. That's the weapon, helmet, shield, crit damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, speed boots, attack ring, crit damage amulet, and we have an attack banner. Again, a gorgeous, gorgeous banner. Triple roll on attack. Awesome banner. Masteries, offense and support tree. Of course, I went for lasting gifts. Cycle of magic rather than go on defense. Tier 6 Hammer Smasher on him as well. How I said, if we would lock him to use this skill, because we don't have accuracy on him anyway, he's gonna go to day 1 and make the run faster. I'm not sure if a Royal Guard could be able to do it, but I'm pretty sure he could be able to do it on Lifesteal Gear as well. Ferrokin the Fat will be able to probably do it as well, just much slower because of the AoE attacks. Stag Knight, we have Speed Set and Regeneration Set. Total stats, 42,000 HP, 3.1k attack, 2.3k defense, 231 speed, 103 crit rate, 231 crit damage, 237 accuracy, 130 resistance. That's the weapon, helmet, crit damage shield, sorry, crit damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, speed boots, attack ring, crit damage amulet, accuracy banner. And you see, most of these pieces are not even glyphed, guys, right? Because I didn't want it to boost the stats over the roof as well, because there's no need to do it. He didn't even got under 0.5% of the HP. The Masteries, offense and support tree. Yeah, you do want to get Sniper on him. Tier 6 War Master instead of Helm Smasher here. Helm Smasher will help him to kill the waves a bit faster. She can do it. Crimson Helm. Phoenix can do it. She can do it. The only champion that probably can do it is Haikatun. I don't really see her doing it. So, have we showed all the epic champions that we used? I think we did, right? Bellower. Speed Set and Lifesteal Gear. Total stats, 35,000 HP, 3.7k attack, 1.9k defense, 211 speed, 105 crit rate, 216 crit damage, 156 resistance, 179 accuracy. Masteries, we have offense and support tree. Decreasing the thermometer with AoE skills doesn't really make such a big difference, so I'd rather have a Cycle of Magic. And of course we have Helm Smasher. Pretty much same masteries on every single champion, more or less, guys. That's the weapon, helmet, shield, pre-damage gauntlet, attack chest piece, speed boots, attack ring, crit damage amulet, attack banner, and let's find our mutant Kale. Lifesteal gear and a crit damage set. This is the weapon. That's a nice weapon. The helmet, no attack, no crit damage. The shield, crit damage gauntlet. That's a pretty good gauntlet as well. The chest piece is awesome. That's the chest piece. Speed boots. Then we have the ring. We have the crit damage amulet. And an attack banner. Again, this is a great banner. Total stats on Kale, guys. 33,000 HP, 4.6k attack, 215 speed, 99 crit rate, 250 crit damage, 152 resistance, 146 accuracy. How I specified, if you don't have these stats on them, they're still gonna do it. It's just gonna take 5, 10, 20 seconds more rather than the time you've seen before on the runs. Masteries, the same thing. Tier 6 we have a Helm Smasher. Yeah, I could have went for a Master Hexer or a Sniper, but it's not really gonna change much. And seems like I haven't changed these Masteries in a while. I don't even know why I have Spirit Haste, but whatever. That was it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully will make you become a bit more efficient, take care of your account a bit more, save gems, get more silver, save more energy. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.